The New Orleans community was shocked at the horrific fatal carjacking of an elderly woman Monday. Now, through documents obtained by investigative reporter Mike-Perlstein, we're learning the 17-year-old male suspect has a lengthy rap sheet, including a home invasion that was dismissed when he was taken to adult court.
Of the 4 teenage defendants who appeared in juvenile court Wednesday in the fatal carjacking of a 73-year-old woman who was dragged to her death, 17-year-old John Honore stood out. Not only because Honore's 3 co-defendants were 15-year-old females, but because of the number of times he has been in that court over the past several years.
What you've uncovered does not surprise me.
Channel 4 obtained Honore's criminal history, showing at least 7 prior arrests on more than 25 charges dating back to his first arrest at age 12. The charges include armed robbery, possession of a firearm, auto theft, flight from an officer, and in one case alone, 18 burglaries related to car break-ins. Now that Honore is facing a second-degree murder charge, Rafael Goyeneche of the Metropolitan Crime Commission questions how he was allowed to pile up so many arrests in such a short period of time.
I would term this offender, based on the documents that you presented to me, a walking crime wave.
While the juvenile court system is designed to seek out alternatives to incarceration, one of Honore's cases, the violent home invasion of a relative in May 2020, led to his transfer to adult court to face an aggravated burglary charge. That transfer was made in 2020 at the request of then District Attorney Leon Cannizzaro. Court records show that the case fell apart and was dismissed by current DA Jason Williams in March 2021.
In a videotaped statement, the DA's Chief of Trials, Matt Durbis, explains why they dropped the home invasion charge.
The victim was his family member. She stated she did not want to cooperate in this prosecution and requested that our office drop the case since the defendant was her relative.
But while that home invasion case was pending, the records show that Honore was arrested at least 5 times while he was supposed to be on home incarceration, awaiting trial in adult court.
When the police chief gets up and passionately speaks about the fact that they're arresting the same people over and over again, this is the type of case that resonates.
While we don't know how Honore's juvenile charges played out because of that court's secrecy laws, we know that if he is tried for murder as an adult in Linda Fricke's death, he faces life in prison. Mike Perlstein, Eyewitness News.
And while Jason Williams said earlier that he will prosecute the defendants in this case to the fullest extent of the law, the DA's office said today it will wait for the full case report from the police department before deciding whether to try any of the suspects as adults in court.